Alright guys, it's been very hectic in the shop. Sean's been out, he's been sick. Lawrence has been out because he was doing an event. Giselle's been working over there. So the past couple days I've been putting the platform together and it's been really tough to record all this. So there might be some missing footage, but we got the platform set up and look how freaking gorgeous it looks. The powder coated red, it's a torch red from the Chevrolet Corvette. And it just coming out phenomenal. We all absolutely love it. We got the chassis started over here. We have some more work ahead of us, obviously, but the progress is looking amazing so far. Really excited for this one.
What are you up to, Sean? I am putting on this traction loss that we have on our motion simulator made by sim coaches. So there are 7 actuators on a motion sim. Got the 4 main actuators that do pitch, roll, heave. And then you have your traction loss pad. You got your surge axis and then your 2 traction loss axes. All of them are Sim Coaches branded. Super cool. Pretty much where we're at right now, yeah. We're just putting it together, building it super high quality like always, because Sim Coaches is high quality. Hear me, bro? You hear me? Here, come here, come here. I want to show you something else too. So on each Sim Coaches simulator, we got a movable pedal plate to make it easier for you to adjust to your needs. Let's say you ain't the tallest guy like me. Like you're not some 6-foot hunka-dunka. You know, you're an average, maybe a smaller person. You might need to scoot the pedals closer to you, right? There, for everybody's needs. Okay, so when you get a flight package with static sim or motion sim, the seat has to come in a very special configuration. To have 2 layers for flight stuff and for the base shakers. In your flight sim, you're gonna scoot back and forth. You don't want the collective to be moving like this while you're scooting back and forth. You want your flight stuff to be moving with you as you scoot up back and forth. So that's why we have these 2 layers here. I'll show you right now. As I scoot this back, this will move with the seat. And all this will be sliding on top as you're sliding back and forth, adjusting your seat. So that's how that works. So you'll see Conrad's gonna do a cool cut up of this video. Okay, see you, bye.
What's up, guys? You want a simulator? Text us, 702-246-2295.
All right, so we are getting the wires now together for the shakers for simulator. This is easily the prettiest simulator we've ever put together. The way that the black and the red go, with one another, it's my favorite. I mean, everything is red and black, even just the wires here for the base shakers, it looks good. We have to put the pedals on it, get the SemiCube on, all the screens, PC, get it all mounted and tested. It's Thursday, January 2nd. We're a little bit behind schedule on build because we ran into the motion coming in late, and then we ran into, because the motion came in late, we couldn't get the platform extrusion over to powder coating until it came in. So then that pushed literally everything back. So now we're at the time of like, we got to get it done. Everybody's here. This is priority, working on simulator, making sure that we get it so that we can get this thing freighted and shipped out, because it's going to we still got to get this thing shipped to him, train him. A lot of work to do still. Base shakers are getting done. We'll put the pedals on, SemiCube, and everything else that I talked about. All right, you guys get to watch all that. Mixing racing and flight simulation into an all-in-one simulator is becoming incredibly popular for us. And we've done it a couple times in the past, but truthfully, it just never really felt right. Like we never really honed it in and did it properly, especially when it came to the pedals. And we get asked all the time, well, I want to build one of these for myself. How do I make the pedal situation work? And so we did probably the cleanest setup we've done yet, and I want to show it to you guys. So the pedals right here for the racing on sliders as they always are, and so that's nothing new here. We've always also stacked the flight sim pedals underneath it, but this time Conrad and Sean had an idea to change up and modify the pedal pads here, and what it allows us to do is it looks incredibly clean, gives us a little bit of space to the outside of the chassis, which we needed, but they're all metal construction and design, and so you're not going to break them. In the past, we used 3D printed pedals and they were able to break. It was a little bit low quality. It just wasn't right. And so now this is way cleaner. It looks incredibly sexy. I mean, you can see Sean's feet on there when he actually presses it. Even with the pedals all the way forward, he doesn't even hit those. It's incredibly clean. This is the way that you set up flight simulation and racing simulation all in one. So it's pretty cool. This one looks absolutely unreal. I mean, look at all these controls, everything. Of course, the stick in the middle of Sean's legs right here, this one comes off, right? Like you twist that off, so if you're not doing flight simulation, you can take that out. But it's a tight fit. Thankfully with the motion simulation, because you can see like it's really tight there for the screen, we make it sit cocked off to the side. So you can get in, you can get out, and it's not super weird. It's a little bit tight, but it's not super, super weird. Yeah.
All right, we got here a 10-port USB 3 little thing because this thing needs 10 USB 3 plugs. So this is what it looks like all exposed with all the wires forward of the sim. Got a lot of things here. We got we got a flight stick, flight throttle, collective. What else we got? We also got the rudder pedals. Then we got our SimCoach's hydraulic pedals. Got the SimuCube 2 Pro base. We got the shifter and our handbrake. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We also have to put pedal haptics on these pedals as well. This guy's going all out. Awesome, awesome. And yeah, that's a lot of USBs. So I'm gonna clean this up real quick. This cut right here, done by the homie Conrad. It fits perfectly in. All with the pedal scooted all the way up. Move back and forth like this. Don't have a worry in the world, man. Got a little bit of R&D working on this. So right here should be a shifter arm, but we had to take it off because we're actually trying to work on a swinging door. So that'll help you be able to step in and everything, because stepping in from this side is really hard with this throttle right here. But we're doing that, and also working on pedal haptics right here. Going to be going down to this little control box right here from SimMagic, and then all the way down to all these USBs right here. And then it'll come all the way up into the chassis, all the way around, all the way downtown into that little plug right there, and then we'll come right up to this PC that is non-existent at this point, but it'll be there. Oh yeah. So we got all this wiring done right under here. Pedals have haptics. Wires from the haptics go to the SYMAGIC motherboard, and then they all come down here, all to this 10-slot USB 3 hub. Insane. It's got to be powered as well. All the way even deeper under there is a actual power supply, so everything plugs into it. Crazy. It's a lot. We also have a couple more that we got to run up, but now we used to have to run all the wiring up to the PC, but now with these hubs, it's just these two. That's it. And then probably one more USB up to PC from the actuator box that's actually behind me right here. And then I'm gonna get those all connected. It's super easy. Innovation, R&D, a lot of fun. Conrad, me, insanity. So there you go.
All right, so simulator is basically complete. We're getting it ready for packaging, and Giselle right now is actually testing all the flight controls that are on it. This simulator is absolutely outrageous because it has the helicopter, fighter pilot, and racing controls with the shifter and the handbrake. This thing is completely ready to go with the 4 screens, and all these wires that you see actually right here on the ground, when this gets to house, this will no longer be this way. The only reason why they're on the ground right now is because when we package it, everything has to come back apart. So if we tucked it now, it wouldn't make sense. But at his house, they all will get tucked up right underneath the chassis. It takes about 15 minutes, and then you won't see any of these wires on the ground at all anymore. If you come around here to the back, you can see the big drive unit box that'll sit in the front, but then Sean has done an absolutely phenomenal job at making sure that all these wires are tucked so beautifully that's gonna be so simple when we get to house to get all this set back up. So this simulator is ready to go. Another one that we're going to get delivered, heading out to pretty far flight, but my goodness, it's gonna be fun. Possibly I might actually end up going because my fiance's mom lives out in and I haven't met her in person yet, so that could be fun. But check out Giselle, she's flying. Right now she's in Miramar, California, and she is making it happen. This is pretty cool. She's in a fighter pilot. I don't actually know what jet this is. What is this? F-18. So it's pretty cool. The screens that you see, because of course the screens aren't fully lined up right now, it's because we've been testing and moving things and bumping them and whatnot. But all this gets, you know, this right here is just demoing and testing. At house, this will all be looking perfect. Every single corner will line up, it'll be gorgeous. Whew.
Want to do a roll, G?
How do you do that? You just turn to the right?
Yep, or turn to the right or left.
Woo! This one's a lot easier than the helicopter.
Pretty cool. The motion stuff, when it's moving around and you're flying, I mean, it's so much fun, especially if you're dogfighting in the air with other people, multiplayer. Well, time for us to get this thing packaged up, boxed up, and do all the fun stuff that we always do.
There you go, guys. I was on the way.
We're going to Alaska. It's gonna be so cool. Lawrence can't handle the cold, but we can.
This has nothing to do with Alaska, by the way. Is out of here. The guy had no room, so he had to get the pallet jack in there, then had to climb over the crate to get the pallet jack out. So Sean climbed over to help him, and then they climbed back over, and then we have to lift the pallet jack over the crate just so he could get his other deliveries picked up. It was wild, you know? And there it is. We'll let Sean linger on for 5 minutes now.
Okay, so basically,
We are over in an undisclosed location on the East Coast. Why is it undisclosed? Because this client just wants to keep his identity a secret. He really doesn't want anybody knowing who he is or where he lives or anything like that, which I totally respect. We respect that 100%. So, but I still want you guys to see the build and see the video. So, we've made it. Had some troubles over in the airport. I don't have credit. I don't have a credit card. And for whatever reason, the airport wanted my social security number for a rental car, which is silly. We've never had to do that before. I've done this plenty of times and like give a debit card, and as long as you're at the airport, get in the car, you're good. So we had some issues there. Sean and I handled it. We ended up swapping to a different company, and we're in the car and we're heading over to the hotel now. We're here a day early because since the flight was so long, we wanted to make sure we had all the time in the world to get over here without any issues at all. So we're here a day early. Tomorrow we're gonna do the installation, and then Friday, we'll get back on a plane and we'll fly back. The cool thing is on Friday, we should have time to maybe check out this place a little bit and kind of see what is in the area. I've never been to this state. I don't think Sean's ever been to this state. So it'll be cool to explore just a little bit, see what's all up and going. So yeah, it's beautiful out here. It's absolutely unbelievably cold. Like, Sean doesn't think so, but it's so unbelievably cold. But yeah, so we're at it, we're killing it. Time to do this next delivery. Let's go. When you tune your suspension, the first thing you want to think about is comfort. So you're not always trying to tune your suspension just to go faster. The first thing you want to focus about is being comfortable in the car. So first you need to understand the basics of understeer and oversteer. So understeer is when you turn the wheel and the car continues to move forward. Oversteer is when the car turns before you and the rear end comes out and you crash into a tree and you die. Top Gear reference, by the way. Anyways, I'm just kidding. You can stop. You don't have to.